Salve a tutti, sono Angelo Di Chello e oggi siamo qui con Boardgame Studio a fare una sessione di Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay quarta edizione molto speciale assieme a Dominic, uno degli autori di Martelli da guerra, Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay quarta edizione.
Grazie. Well, we're going to be playing through an adventure called Slaughter in Spittlefeld. So what I'd like to start us off with is you've all woken up in a horrible room with foul-smelling bedding on the floor. You're kind of like just woken up. So can you tell us all a bit about who your character is and why you've woken up in this terrible place?
Okay.
Who'd like to start?
Okay, well, I am Morlello Brandysnap. I am an halfling thief, and right now I am escaping from a very large man who I stole a very large amount of money from him. So I'm,
Okay.
I think maybe under a bed or something, and that's it.
Okay, excellent. It's a lying low.
Yeah.
So I'm Amris, and I health merchant, and I'm here just to, study more about humanity,
Okay,
and even a little bit about wood elves, maybe my cousins.
okay.
So I'm just wandering around and with the other people, helping each other, bonding together, and that's all.
Right, okay.
I am Gunnar Rolfsson, a dwarf slayer, and I'm here wandering around looking for a good death. And in the meantime, I'm taking care of this girl, Salundra, since I was a good friend of her father years before, and I'm taking care of her before I die.
So how did you end up in a flop house?
I
That
was
doesn't
drunk
sound like
yesterday
taking
night.
care.
We were both drunk yesterday night.
Okay, okay.
So hi, I'm Salundra. I'm a soldier, a human soldier, and I ended here. I'm very drunk. For just last night, I was probably drinking with him, and I was traveling with Ambrace and showing her the region.
Ah.
That's why I'm here. I'm like an explorer with her. I'm
Okay.
trying to teaching her something really cool about this region. And I met this man. A dwarf. I can't say it's a man.
Careful with words.
A really fat man, I could say that.
Okay.
And he was a good drinker after all.
Okay.
He baited me.
I am Eric Sigloben, a witch hunter, and I'm here in the worst part of the city because I want to track down a chaos cult. So where you have to find a chaos cult in the worst part of the city, probably, because it's easier for them to cover themselves here.
Right, okay. Excellent. Okay, well, you're all lying on your respective filthy mattresses, just sort of hovering on the edge of sleep, when you hear a very rough, deep voice that barks out of the back of the room. Boy, what's going on? What's going on? And you can hear, just getting louder and louder, a hammering.
Okay. I sneak out from my bed, and with my large eyes, I will try to see who is it. If I can see something, maybe part of its face or something. So
You peer around, and you see a 10-foot tall, hulking figure, which can only be an ogre.
okay.
Wearing a patchwork of different coats and trousers and shirts that have all been stitched together. Looks fairly young, very confused, glancing around. Oi, what's happening?
Okay, I immediately sneak inside my bed
Okay.
again. Okay.
We probably are
what's
more
happening?
confused.
What's going on? How did we end up here?
I don't know. I don't remember nothing of the last night.
Where is my pocket?
You start to think actually the thumping might be outside your heads.
I rise. I rise from my bed, and I go to the door. I take Grizzla with me, my axe.
Okay.
I check the door.
Okay.
Can I open it?
You give it a shake. Oh no, it's the hammering is definitely nails going into wood, securing the door.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm still half drony, so... Oi, on the other side! Get away! And I raise my axe.
Okay.
I want to hit the door
Okay.
to open it. Anybody stops me?
I'm not stopping you. I even wondering if I can see you.
As in response to what you say, you hear, "You ain't getting out unless the plague what you filthy Spittlefelders is spreading stops." Which probably means you're all dying in there.
Are you so sure, human? Barakagazi!
Go for it. So we're going to have a strength roll.
All right.
Okay. With a thundering crash, your axe bite smashes the door in half, along with the planks that have been nailed on the outside. The door just explodes out, and you stand there sort of like panting, looking out. You hear
Not so sure now, you.
You see a very shocked man in a townsman, like a burgher's, the hat with the rolls of fabric. He's got a big proclamation scroll that gives him his authority. He's absolutely does not know which way to go. You think there may be a small pool of water spreading out from around his shoes. He does not look happy at all. However, there is a whistling sound followed by a thunk as a crossbow bolt embeds itself in the doorframe by your head.
Ooh.
You look beyond the burgher, and you can see a long line of Shallian sisters in their big white robes. And also the majority of the town watch, who now have their crossbows trained on you.
Oh.
If I can, I'd like to take the human before me. I grab him and bring him inside, asking, "So what's going on?"
It's a cordon sanitaire. The Shallian sisters have sealed this place off. You can't do this to me.
Are you sure?
Don't you know who I am?
No.
I am Burgermeister Johann.
Don't look much of it.
You can't do this to me. Get away from me. Stop breathing on me.
Oh. Well, I look at the others.
Yeah.
Gunnar, why you're treating these men so unkindly?
I'm not threatening him. I'm trying to get explanation.
All of you stop breathing on me.
Just put him down.
That's not the right move to do.
I'm
to
still
get
confused
to
here.
get explanations.
Okay, what's going on and where we are?
There's a plague. A plague has been spreading from this house. The Shallian
this house?
From this house, the Shallian sisters have imposed a quarantine, a cordon sanitaire. You cannot leave. No one goes in or out.
We can't leave.
Plague?
No, we are
No,
already
we
sick.
need to leave.
Probably. I must insist you unhand me and let
There is
me
no
know.
honor in dying in this way, so...
No.
Do we have any
Oh,
window
the
in this
sister.
room?
I want to be looked after.
He turns around and beckons to one of the Shallian sisters.
I release him.
Okay. He starts to run out. One of the crossbowmen, which seems to be the watch captain, shouts, "Halt! Get back in there, Johann. You've probably been infected." The Burgermeister, he just goes pale. Goes, you can't possibly. Cordon's a cordon. In you go. and he just faints. Faints.
Okay. I try to catch.
Okay, that's very kind of you.
Do you want me to cast or?
No, you can do that. So the Shallian sister approaches.
Yes.
Okay.
So maybe there was a little bit of misunderstanding. We're gonna settle everything up in a few minutes. So everyone calm down. Okay.
Shall we just check if we have any kind of wounds or anything that could.
Yeah, you can check that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can I do
Make a
that?
perception roll.
Okay.
Oh, fantastic. You feel fine. You've never felt better, apart from the hangover.
Okay.
You've never felt better.
So I know that I have anything.
No, you feel absolutely fine.
Can I check maybe anyone else to be sure that they are the same?
Yeah, sure, you can check everybody over.
Okay. Maybe, of course, I start with Amri's because it's.
You could make a heal roll or a medicine roll if you've got it.
Okay. Let me check. I have no.
No, or just perception.
It's fine, yeah. Okay, it's not the same. I think that it's a 60 or. Yeah, it's a 60.
61. Okay.
Yeah, not really nice. Probably just the younger.
Now you think about it, that everybody looks quite a little bit sweaty and a little bit. Maybe there is something.
Yeah, but not me.
Oh, you're fine. You know you're fine. That goes without saying.
Maybe you should just take a bath after that night. Yeah, maybe that's it.
I
Okay.
have.
Can I also check myself? I even leave my clothes if it's.
Okay.
You know, I'm okay. I have
Perception roll
okay.
or heal if you have anything more appropriate. You can
perception.
use that.
Not. No.
You are dying. You feel. I can feel it. I can feel it.
Okay, so I go to the nearest of them and I say, "I am dying. Please help me. Help me.
Come on,
Look at me.
Please don't touch her. Don't touch her.
Stopped about
Stay
10
down.
feet away
Okay.
and said, "You have questions?"
I kindly bend before her because I respect Shalian sisters, and I tell her to, well, kind lady, can you please look after me and my friends? I don't feel really bad, and well, I don't know why we're here.
A plague has been spreading from this place. We have made the decision that a quarantine of this building will save many lives in the city. We are accountable to the many, not simply the few.
A plague?
A plague.
What kind of plague? What are the symptoms?
We have not identified it yet. The symptoms are a fever and respiratory distress, discoloration of the skin, particularly around the neck and the face. However, you do have the famed Dr. Alexandra Giuliani in the house. She may be able to. Indeed.
I would
Her
try.
legend precedes her.
I would try a healing roll to try to identify the plague because I have the ability heal.
Okay.
So I can. Yeah. This is 100, so a critical failure.
Yes.
I don't know.
This is definitely something from the tropics. It has come from beyond the Empire's borders. And it will be impossible to do anything about.
It's probably an exotic plague, type of plague. So I never seen it because I don't know what.
Could even be of elven origin.
Yeah, probably.
I'm already checking necks of everyone.
Is elf flu worse than man flu? Do you think? Yeah. Who knows?
Maybe
we should check the doctor before.
Yeah, we should ask, definitely.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Do we know where we have heard about this doctor before, probably?
Anybody who's been in Ubersreich for a little while will have heard. Yes, Alexandra Giuliani is a medical prodigy.
Okay.
A very young woman who has become a medical expert. She learnt her skills in Tilia and has travelled the old world, just researching lots of local healing and medicine theories. And along the way has exposed a lot of charlatans and people who were selling fake medicines. And she's made a lot of enemies as she's gone through the old world. But she goes on a path of true science.
Okay, it's fine. And where shall we find her?
She was last seen in the house. She will have to stay until the cordon is lifted.
Okay. Well,
But she may be able
We
to
can
help.
try to reach her.
we shall go to her. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, you turn round to go back into the house, and your way is blocked by the ogre.
Oh, of course.
You go, "Oi, Slim, what's going on? What's happening?"
I am dying. You should go. And I throw some hair.
Thanks for the breeze, but what's happening?
welcome.
What's that? Oh, hang on. He braces himself.
Okay.
And the most horrendous noise comes from his guts. It's like rocks grinding together and rumbling like thunder. I go, think I need some breakfast.
Yeah, you should definitely go and take some breakfast.
Has anyone got any breakfast?
No.
No, I am fine. I'm fine.
He goes back into starts rooting through cupboards. So the room you go back into now, you can see it with the door open and a bit more light. It's mostly wooden floor that's mostly covered in blankets and pillows and very dirty sort of bed linen. The walls are mostly covered with drapes. You can see behind there's sort of peeling plasterboard and some planks of wood. Everybody make a perception roll.
Okay. That's right.
I failed.
Perception.
Yep.
I'm blind
So
right
it should be
now.
a skill. What are your basic
Yeah.
skills? You should have a thing there. So,
I'm
no.
quite blind.
2 levels of failure.
2 failure. Oh.
Is on site or
So it is hearing.
I failed by 1.
Okay, one success.
Success.
One level. Okay.
Great.
Me too. Success.
Success. Okay. You hear a very faint noise. Seems to be coming from the wall at the back of the room. There's like a door, and then from the left. Yeah, just something that was sort of like on the just behind that wall.
What's that noise?
Yeah, I'm hearing too. I try to lean on the wall to hear some more, maybe.
Yoga looks up and goes,
Yeah.
Gino farted. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
I was looking through his cupboards.
Thanks God, I was not realizing that because I was really searching the room like. Okay, it's a really
A
fine
few
place.
seconds
after all.
later, your nose confirms this fact.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Shall we just go on and leave? Let's say.
Interesting people, the ogres.
Yep.
Really interesting.
You should study more about that.
So the other people who are sleeping on the floor have a lot of them have woken up now, and they're starting to look very anxious. A few of them are crying, and
How do they look?
they look very poor.
Are mostly human or any particular
Yeah,
race? over there?
all human.
But
There's-
suffering?
And coughs, but nothing major. Oh, in the corner there's a cot, and there's a figure in that groaning every so often. That seems to be the illest person here.
I should be really careful. I don't want to ruin my wonderful hat.
Absolutely.
And can we just be sure about these people being healthy or not? Maybe do they stink more? Do they?
They just seem poor and dirty. There's a few coughs, a few.
Is there any other room we can reach?
Yes, there is a door at the back of the room.
All right. So there is no honor in getting taken by harrows. So, well, let's see what's going on over there. Go through the door.
Okay.
Try to open it first.
Yep, it opens. It opens onto a hallway.
All right.
There is a door, another sort of interior door opposite you, and some rickety wooden steps going up to your left.
Is anyone else near the door except for the dwarf, or
Sorry,
is there anyone else near the door except for him, or?
no, just the cot to the
Okay.
side of the door with the seemingly ill person in it.
Okay. Well, I'll follow him.
Okay.
Go to the door.
Hey, small
Yeah.
one,
Yes.
come here.
Yeah, I'm in the backside of.
Can you taste anything in the air?
Okay. I try to.
Is there? I mean, how's
There
the
is,
smell?
there
here?
is some smell.
It smells damp and faint kind of rot kind of smell, like a building that hasn't been well cared for.
Well, this building is awful and it smells bad. Yeah, very bad.
Probably same. Check it out.
Maybe they are hiding a corpse or something. I don't know. Or maybe a animal that is dead from month. I don't know.
Still have a headache from yesterday night. Krut. That's where the human keep their suffering. I'll go over
Okay.
and I'll look around
To the
to the stairs.
stairs. Okay.
Yep.
So the stairs goes up, and then another flight of stairs seems to go up again.
Okay.
As it goes small to
Can I
the.
hear anybody?
Make a perception roll.
No.
All you can hear is the pounding in your head.
I keep going and I look around to see if anybody else is there.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
I'll follow him.
So you head up the 2 flights of stairs, and you get to a landing. And there are there's a door on either side. And then the stairs carry on up.
Anybody's following
We should
me?
just follow him. Yeah, I'm
me
surely following you.
I think all of us.
I just want to leave this
We
filthy
go.
place.
All of us.
Don't want
Be
up the
careful,
stairs.
lads, behind me.
Okay.
You can hear some voices behind either side, behind each door. You can't particularly hear anything from above, but the staircase is quite steep and rickety, so they would be a little bit further away up there.
Sorry, how many doors in here?
Two. Yeah,
Okay.
one on each side.
Okay. I will try to lean on the right door to hear more or something.
Okay.
I go with a test. Okay.
Yeah.
Success, but not with some levels.
Okay.
Okay.
So you hear that somebody asking, "What's going on? What's all the noise downstairs?" And another person said, "Oh, I put my head out the window. We're in quarantine. That plague. You keeping listening, or do you want to go in?"
No. I lean to them and I say, there are other people confused like us. Maybe 2 or
Yeah, you'd say at least 2.
okay, at least 2
Where?
inside the door.
Inside or behind the door?
Well, in the room that's behind the door.
Okay.
We should just invite them to discuss about this problem.
Okay. I knock on the door.
Voices go quiet. So he goes, "Yes."
Hello, hi. We are a guest of this house, like you. Can we talk?
Of course. Come in.
Okay. I open it and I look at them. If anyone will enter with me.
Yeah, I take my hat and I remove that, of course,
Okay. And then I go in.
Okay.
Yeah.
and we follow.
I will
So-
stay outside.
Okay.
I'll stay on the door.
Okay. So inside the room, there are some old chairs with 5 people in the room
Oh.
who seem to be all sort of sat around having a conversation. They say, "Well, what's going on? We heard that there was a quarantine. Something
Yeah.
about that plague that's been going round."
Yeah, they say that we are sick and stuff like that, but it's not true, of course.
No, we're not sick. And then an older man who's sitting in a chair said, well, yeah, but there have been people who were sick here. There was old Argus Finkel. He was on the 4th floor, I think.
Okay.
He died 4 weeks back. It was a shame, really. He used to sing the most wonderful songs. He had a fantastic singing voice, but his throat got all bruised, his eyes bugged out, and he died 4 days later.
Yeah, it's not a really good image. We are all.
Thank you for the information.
Oh, it was horrible. It was gruesome. It was eyes were
okay.
out, like
I
there was
understand. Okay.
blood. Yeah,
Stop, please stop. Okay.
he sort of lost in a reverie of the gore of the situation.
In the 4th floor, you said? In the 4th
On
floor?
the 4th floor.
Okay.
An elderly woman sitting by a small fire on the side is nodding sagely. She goes, yep. It's about 4 days for this one. About 4 days. It wasn't terrible. I used to work. I used to drive a corpse cart, and I've seen a lot of horrible ways to die.
Wow.
That you don't have to tell about your work, please. Okay. Go on.
Oh, I've got some stories.
No.
I've got some stories.
It's quite
others
an
maybe, but
interesting
anyway.
job, actually. I want to hear
You
more
see
about
a
that.
lot. You
Please
see a
tell
lot.
us.
There was one thing where basically I don't know what happened, but I think it made I mean, scientifically speaking, I think it made your blood inflate. And with some people, their heads just pop clean off. We were cleaning up the mess for weeks.
That's a really good
Have you ever
point.
been at a Moors ceremony where the whole thing just explodes? It was a shock, I can
Quite
tell you.
not, actually.
Then there was another one. I can't remember the name of this one either. I'm old. You'll have to forgive me. But it made. I think it was probably, again, I did some of I learned some medicine as I was going. I think it must have made all of your insides fizzy, and everything just kind of came out. That
Wow.
one was a very messy one also. Where'd you pick them up? Where'd you start?
Yeah.
Yeah, you never
It's a
know. You
problem,
never know.
yes.
But anyway,
Yes.
look, I think we should all just relax. This plague seems relatively pleasant. I think that 4 days, it's all over. It doesn't seem to be too painful. I think we should. It's not a bad way to go. You've all got to go somehow. Just relax. Would you like some tea?
Nonsense.
No,
I've just
thank
put
you.
a brew on.
Well,
Now my stomach is full of things that I don't want to. No, thank you. Thank you.
Suit yourselves.
And now
Okay.
Then there was this other
didn't
one.
hit.
She's going to go on all day.
Okay. Well, I go out and I go to them and I say, well, apparently there is a dead man on the 4th floor. That was a man, because he died.
Yeah, I heard.
So,
A hand reaching. Somebody's come out of that room
Okay.
and just puts a hand on your arm. Gino said that Dr. Giuliani came down with a fever towards the end of yesterday.
oh,
She was sent here to save us all. There are some say she is an incarnation of Shalia herself. Do you know how the good doctor is?
we don't actually, but
Oh.
maybe.
If anyone's going to get us out of this, it's going to be her.
Well,
We should really go visit her, maybe.
Let me know if you find out.
okay.
We're going to stay in here. We're all well in here, so we're going to.
Okay.
So you know,
I'll try and keep
you
us
know
in here.
where to find her now.
No.
No, okay. So we should really check the whole house, probably, until we
Yeah.
find her.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
is there a...
Shalia protects. Shuts the door and goes back in.
Thank you.
Oh.
Respect.
So it shuts the door, but there was a fire inside, right? There was a
Yes.
fireplace.
Yeah.
I knock on the door again,
Okay.
and if they open, I ask if I can go inside.
You well?
Yes. You know, it's a human plague.
You lucky. Oh. Could you do me a favor?
Yes.
Could you go downstairs and ask Gino if he's got any bacon? I'm not going down there.
Priorities. Okay.
That's gonna be where the plague is, downstairs.
Okay.
So if you're immune,
Okay.
then some bacon, couple of eggs.
Couple of
Oh,
eggs.
that could be lovely.
In exchange, can I just stay near the fire for a few minutes?
Of course. Be my guest.
Okay. I just walk inside and
He
I.
seems unsure as to whether he should sort of like bow or salute you.
Okay.
He's yeah.
I just, pass by them and I go to the fireplace and I just stare at it for a few minutes.
Okay. It's not the biggest fire. It's a humble kind of it's warm enough when you're standing right next to it.
And I just stay there.
Okay.
If there's no one saying anything, after that I just move out and I go downstairs.
Okay.
I'm kind of confused and still dizzy from yesterday. So I look badly at the elf. I just turn my back, watch it here,
Yeah.
and I go to the other door.
Okay.
I try to open it.
Okay. Yep. It opens.
Anybody in there?
Yep. There's 3 people in this one. There's 2 sort of middle-aged men and a middle-aged woman. They seem fairly nondescript, fairly poor, looking quite shabbily dressed, quite thin, a bit malnourished. They look up. Oh, are you here? Look, can you tell that good-for-nothing Srulem to stop shouting at the bloody elf upstairs? Can't get any sleep with all that carry-on. Honestly, your kind need to be a little bit quiet around the place.
Yeah. Excuse us.
I just
should just-
ignore. I just ignore him, and I
should
turn
just
to the
leave.
stair, and I want to go, and I'm gonna go up. I want to go up.
Okay.
And see what else is there.
Yeah. I call for Amris first. Please, Amris, come with us, please. I want to be
Leave
sure.
the elf.
Okay.
with
Can I
his
see
new
them?
friends.
Can I see them going up?
Yes. Yeah.
So I follow them, but before
too.
I knock on the door and I say, "We are going up to the elf."
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
going downstairs?
I'm going downstairs.
Okay. Right. So you start to head upstairs. You're
I
going
go
downstairs.
Yes.
Okay.
Then-
Have our weapons with us.
Yes, you got everything that's on
Okay.
your sheet.
Then I go to the dwarf. I put a hand on his shoulder, and I say, "I want to track him down to track her down because I don't like elves as like you. As you don't like elves. So
Amris.
I want to look at the elf. So I want to keep it near.
I can settle the
myself.
problem now. With the elf, I mean.
It should be
But this won't help
the
us that
safest
much.
one over here.
That escalated fast.
Yeah.
Okay, you go
Okay.
downstairs.
Yes, I'm trying to make it fast. I mean, like, they are humans, so I have to make a favor, but I don't want to waste time, so
Okay, you go downstairs.
I just write it. Yes, I'm searching for Gino.
Okay, yeah, Gino's he's found a leg of mutton.
Okay,
He's got that on the table and he's like tearing it into chunks.
okay.
Oh.
So I move towards him, and excuse me,
What?
can I ask for like some bacon? They say, then a few eggs.
Bacon and eggs.
Yes.
That's a brilliant idea. I think I've got some. You have to give me money. You have to give me 3 brass pennies.
Okay. I take one
Yeah, we have
one
coin.
silver shilling. I give it to him, and
What's that? That's the wrong colour.
Yeah, he's right.
You can't trick Gino.
this is this is 12 brass coins.
No, it's not. It's the wrong colour. I can tell. I'm not stupid.
Yes,
There's only one,
but
You want to
listen,
see?
silver
right?
has more value than brass, so I'm overpaying you, and you can have the rest. Okay?
All of that. All I understand is that word brass.
Can we hear the discussion from above?
You can hear definitely Gino is now shouting.
Yeah.
Not Gino's not stupid.
Is there anyone else in the room except for me?
Yep,
And
there's a lot of people. They're all in various. They're all quite upset, or muttering in low tones, looking fearfully out the door at the line of crossbowmen.
I just moved to the nearest one, and I ask them if they have any spare change
That's really.
With the very poor.
with the silver in.
Shrewdly calculating look comes over their faces. I've got a couple of brass.
I need 12 of them.
Give you 4.
12 of.
Can't help you. Sorry, 4. I've got nothing else.
Okay, give them. I'm giving the silver,
Excellent.
and I go to Gino and I say, keep the rest.
That's more like it. You can't outsmart old Gino. Right, holds out your hands.
You're right.
He gives you a lump of bacon from the
Yes.
cupboard, and with exaggerated carefulness. Got to be really careful with eggs.
Okay.
He looks panicked.
I
I almost dropped one.
I'm not gonna pay for that if you drop it.
Only almost.
Okay. I try to catch them.
Okay.
I hope there's no test involved.
No. You carefully pluck.
Okay.
He looks visibly relieved once the eggs are out of his hand. Ooh. You get the feeling he's had problems here before.
And I try to go back my way.
Excellent. As you head back upstairs,
Yes. The door is closed, or they kept open?
Well, however you left it.
Okay. So I just,
Okay.
again knock, and if no one is answering, I'm gonna wait.
Come in.
Okay. Can you open the door for me?
Yeah. A few seconds and the door opens. Oh, you are a gentleman.
So I give you that,
Thank you very much.
and you give me 4 brasses coins.
So wait, what?
So 4 brasses,
What?
3,
What?
2. Okay, that's okay. that's okay.
Thank you very kindly.
No worries.
Thank you. You're,
No worries.
You are the amongst a prince amongst elves, or do you have princes?
Yes.
What I'm trying to say is like you're a really good elf.
Okay, that's fine.
Excellent. Now I'm gonna have some bacon and eggs.
Yes.
Whoa,
One
I haven't
day.
had bacon and eggs in about a year. Fantastic.
No worries. Just remember me.
Goes in a drawer, gets a little frying pan out. He's
Okay.
going to enjoy this.
Okay. I close the door.
From atop the stairs, we're still waiting, right?
Yeah. In the meantime, we're just.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing, LG?
Stuff with humans.
That's a madhouse. Can't you tell?
Everybody who is on the stairs,
Yeah.
make a perception roll, please.
Okay.
If you have anything that affects your hearing, then you can have that as a modifier.
I'm deaf, blind, whatever.
I failed.
88.
Failure.
Too much.
Of course.
Failure.
Failure. Anybody pass?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't roll.
Well, then nothing happens. Nothing suspicious happens whatsoever. Okay, you're on the stairs.
I reach them.
Yep.
Okay. So I would try to roll on Sixth Sense for the intuition test, if
Okay.
there's anything happening. Okay, 34. I got
Oh, excellent.
3 level of success with the talent.
Fantastic. As you get up to the rest of the group, you hear that strange kind of like rustling, slightly scratching, kind of something from behind the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And just as you get near them, you see there's a little hole in the wall where some of the wood has rotted through.
Oh.
You are sure you saw something go past in the wall.
Maybe rats, maybe not. Okay, I just reach them.
And we
Oh.
haven't seen anything, so it's the
Just the
only
elf.
one. Yeah.
Why are you waiting?
We are waiting for you. You just disappeared.
They really wanted to.
Okay, there was no need, but okay.
I
You never know.
It's better to stay together here.
So we can all get sick together.
Move
That's
on.
a good option.
But
So,
no,
shall we-
person that are alone were killed first.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on in here.
Okay, so you got
I
another.
see something strange in here.
Are you suspicious
me-
about that something?
Yeah, I'm very suspicious about this place and all the thing, because we never see, we have never seen a person that is weak or that has symptoms here, but this is the nucleus of the plague. So why there are no people with disease here?
Well, maybe we just need to find them first, or maybe they are just dead.
Yeah, the people downstairs had said that some people had died in the place.
Yeah. We should just keep investigating the place and find a doctor. It's pretty
Yeah.
our mission now.
Let's go upstairs. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So you go up another 2 flights of stairs,
Yeah.
and then you come onto a landing in the open air. So the front and the back of the house is suddenly open. You can see out over Ubersreich. You can see the big horn on the watchtower, and you can see the dwarf bridge in the distance. Wow, it's there's a little bit of a breeze coming through. It sort of freshens the air. You're quite grateful for that.
Yeah.
There's a door on either side, and
Finally I can
then another set of staircases starts going up into a roof, a ceiling.
Okay.
So it looks like the house is resumes again.
All right.
Strangely, there's a big beam running across that looks like it's been taken from a ship of some kind. It's
Okay.
slightly curved.
Okay,
And
okay.
there's some other planks. Looks like a bit of a hull of a ship that's been incorporated
All right.
into the house.
The beam is really strange. Maybe you should just try to check it out and find if it. I don't
Okay.
know.
I look around from the top of the house to see if there's anything else that really catches my attention.
No. All the buildings are very close together. You're in a slum, basically. It's a very poor part of the city. If you look over the low banister, to your left, there's a slowly rotating windmill sail, which you're not quite sure what that does, but it lends the air a sort of a creaking kind of sound, and probably turns something somewhere. Who knows? Maybe it just measures the wind. Down you can see that the line of watch completely rings the building.
Okay.
The crossbowmen.
There's lots of Sisters of Shalia there as well.
Okay, so they are all around the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a small crowd growing.
Are they doing something particular? Are they just watching the house?
Yeah. The watcher or
Probably guarding
on
it.
guard.
Yeah, okay.
But also holding people back. There's a bit of a crowd has gathered.
Does
Every
anyone?
so often somebody's throwing a rotten bit of fruit at the house.
Yeah. Does anyone want to enter in the building? Can we see maybe?
Everybody's keeping their distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in the crowd, there is someone that maybe are staring at us in a strange way, or something. Someone that maybe is expecting something to happen. Can I see in the?
You'd say it's more like it's the distraction for the day.
Okay.
It's the spectacle for the day. It doesn't seem to be. It seems to be a crowd gathering to see people less fortunate than themselves.
Okay.
And be glad that it's not them.
Yeah.
Of course.
So what shall we do?
You hear a bit of sounds like children's laughter from one of the doors on this level.
Okay.
There's nothing from the other side.
It's time to save the children.
Yeah.
Let's go. Shall we?
From the door on the right?
A door on the right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I try to go to the door and knock.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes. A female voice comes from inside.
Are you fine?
The door opens a crack. And
Hello.
There's a middle-aged woman with a leather hood with a feather in it and a big seal. Wearing a sort of overalls. She seems quite. She seems quite muscular. Goes, yes. Can I help?
Yeah. I lean to the baby or the. I want to see if everything is okay.
You want to see if there are.
A couple of the kids are sick as usual.
Okay.
Who are you?
Well, we are guests of the house, and we are. Well, there is something happening right out of the house. You don't.
What's happening?
Well, there are people that are saying that we are sick. That there is a plug here. Did you ever? There it is from the window.
She looks outside. So she sort of like steps outside and looks over the banister down. Sigma preserve us. It's the last thing I need. The house is in quarantine.
Yeah.
How long?
We don't know. Probably.
They didn't tell us.
Is it the illness that's been cropping up?
Yeah, they are saying there is a plug in the house and they don't want to spread it.
We've had a couple of deaths, but I've heard so of other places.
Oh.
Maybe more, but I don't know. 4
Where
or
did
5.
you put the corpses?
I don't deal with that.
Who does?
Tends to be the corpse cart people. Where there's illness, you arrange with the Shellian Temple for them to come around and collect the corpses. So I assume that the corpses went with the Shellian collection. Yeah.
Do you
They
know?
tend to look at them and then hand over to the priests some more.
Okay.
Yeah, do you know if there were old men or young guys, whatever, the dead men, I mean?
Maybe weak
Were they
people.
old, young,
Maybe weak people.
or wake? Yeah. They were already sick for anything.
No, I think it was a fair mix. There were a couple of younger people. Yeah.
Is it common here to see young people dying?
The disease has come for us all. The best way, just stay fit and healthy.
Is this a poor neighborhood?
Oh yes, very.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I can.
I describe also to her the symptoms of the plague.
Yeah, that's what I'd heard. Yeah. I hope poor Dr. Giuliani. I hope that she hasn't come down with it. So have you seen her? Gino had her in a cot downstairs.
We're trying to find Dr. Giuliani actually.
Yeah, last time she was in the flop house. Last time I saw her.
So probably.
Yeah, Gino was keeping an eye on her there.
So Gino knows where she is.
Yes.
What?
Okay. Maybe we should just
Go
go
to
back
Gino.
to Gino
Yeah.
and ask him why is that. Why is he not telling us where she is? Yeah.
Can we
So
all go down?
I think that's an option. I
Thank
just
you.
I just want to take a look over her babies and I want to check if.
You a doctor?
Yeah, I'm a doctor.
She looks at your sword.
I'm a really good-looking doctor, you can see. No, of course, I'm just joking. I'm not a doctor. I just want to be sure. I love babies. I just want to be sure they are fine.
Okay.
If I can,
look,
of course. I don't want to.
I know what's wrong with them. They've just got a bit of a fever. Look, if I can't get out though, I can't get any medicine. I
Yeah.
think the dwarf brothers upstairs have got some. If you're going up there,
Okay.
if you could ask them.
Maybe we can try and find something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Did
Yeah.
you say
so,
dwarves?
yeah, dwarves. Your friends, maybe. Who knows?
Lead the way.
We should. Yeah. I just want to go upstairs and find those dwarves. Okay, I go upstairs and I want to see how many doors. I
Are
can
they sick
find.
too?
What?
Are they sick or anything?
I don't know. I just want to check.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
Do you come with that? Do you come
Yeah,
with
Yeah,
me?
you're gonna follow. You guys
Follow.
over here.
I just want to
Gino.
get
or-
more information. I'm just going upstairs to find the dwarves and get some medicines or whatever they can bring me.
Well, let's go with to the dwarves then. Okay.
And then we go to.
and then we can go back to the
Okay.
children and maybe downstairs to find this doctor that probably hiding somewhere,
Okay.
helped by Gino.
So you head up another few flights of stairs,
Yeah.
and you come out again out into the open air.
Oh, okay.
So you can see the sky above you.
I can finally breathe.
Yes. At this point, the building kind of splits into two, and the further you go up, the further away from each other the two sides of the building are leaning.
Okay.
But it's okay because there's several ropes holding them together.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's a fine. It's a fine.
Very sound
Ropes,
structural
okay.
engineering going on here.
Okay.
Yes. So there's another couple of flights of stairs up, and there's a gantry running across between the two sides at the top. So you've got one level. There's a door to your left and your right, and there's another couple of flights of rickety wooden steps. Slightly wet now. It's starting to rain a little bit.
Of course.
And there's one door at the top on the right into the right-hand side of the house at that level. There's all sorts of crazy weather vanes and twin-tailed comet signs sticking out on poles from the top of the roof. Another couple of windmill sails going round.
Okay, it's a really awkward building, but okay.
Yeah, it's
I would say.
very safe. I
Where
feel
shall-
very safe. Right.
Where shall we go
now?
now?
Yes.
Because I'm really like the headache from the alcohol last night. I can't really see anything today, probably. So you should just help me find those dwarfs.
Okay.
Maybe our dwarf friend could help us.
I'm looking at those windmills, and I try to figure out what's the use for that?
You think it's probably something to do with atmospherics?
Humans.
Probably human engineering is, although it is ludicrous, it often serves some purpose that you cannot see from the outside.
Human nonsense.
Human nonsense. It probably probably predicts the position of the stars or more sleep or something. Crazy.
So
The door to your left bursts open, and a dwarf with a blunderbuss
Oh,
is pointed at you. Where's my brother?
Here is your brother.
And
Oh,
look at
probably
there.
not.
He's not my brother.
Okay, sorry, I tried.
Aye, that we. What are you doing in here?
We live here. It's we had a bit of a falling out with the head family here. It's boring. I'm not going to go into it, but suffice to say, better off we stay here where no one knows where we are.
Okay.
Are those Imperial dwarfs?
Yes, yeah. A bit dishevelled. A little bit kind of he looks a little bit embarrassed to see you.
Well, I must lay. So, where's your brother?
That's what I need to find out. Went missing.
How long is he missing?
3 hours ago we went out.
Okay.
He was going to be back very
Well,
quick.
he can't leave the place, so
No,
it
he
shouldn't
wasn't
be
even.
far.
He was going to see Gino. Something about some eggs.
Let's find out.
Gino. Yeah.
Okay.
There are a lot of people missing here. The doctor, the brother of the dwarves.
Yeah, but the last one talking with the ogre is still alive.
Yeah, but actually we don't know about that, so we should just. But I mean,
Let's find out.
can I just ask the dwarf if he has some medicine with him or something, so I can bring it?
Yeah, I've probably got something.
Oh wait, can you just show me anything? I know that the.
First, we find my brother. Then you can have the
Okay. We should. So we just go downstairs and ask Gino where is anyone.
He runs across the hall,
Do you know?
kicks open the door
Okay.
opposite. Keep going. He charges off down the stairs.
Okay.
Okay.
So I mean, do you know anything about Gino? I'm asking to the dwarf.
He's gone. He's
Okay,
downstairs.
so fine.
Yep.
Let's just follow him.
Let's follow
Okay.
the very fast dwarf. Okay.
He's a panicking dwarf.
Okay.
Lending
Dwarves
him
are natural
speed.
sprinters.
You know dwarves better than us, so what shall we do? Shall we just go and follow him? Probably is the best option.
That's not a mountain dwarf. It's well, he spent too much time with you guys. Let's go and find Gino.
Okay.
Ourselves.
Okay.
He is really upsetting me.
You hear a big a shout from downstairs. Strelok!
Strelok. Okay. Health. Tell me something that I don't know.
Like
I'm
what?
raised. No.
Maybe we wait a minute before going after the dwarf.
My brother, give me a hand.
You know, he has.
Looks like they need the help.
That's the dwarf shouting from downstairs.
Yeah, for downstairs.
Oh.
Have you seen what he has in his hands?
Yeah, or not. I don't know. It was like a foggy weather today.
Okay, so I don't want to be there when things are happening.
Okay. Do you want to stay here in this kind of?
No, just
well,
wait in 1
place?
minute
I
for
mean,
the first fires, and then I'm gonna check.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to have your friend?
I'm gonna help a dwarf obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
I go too.
Okay.
Let's go downstairs,
Yeah.
and the elf can wait. Or maybe no. I just want to bring the elf down with me. Like, please come with me.
Okay, the dwarf that you saw is crouched over the prone form of another dwarf.
Oh.
And this dwarf definitely been in a fight. Torn clothing, scratches on his face, and also a very swollen red neck. Very bruised, very... and you remember that was the one of the symptoms of...
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely remember. That's kind of. I can
Wait,
remember
what
that.
happened?
I just found him like this. Give me a hand, help me get him
I'm gonna-
upstairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna lend him a hand.
Wait a second. Wait. Do you see him? Do you actually see him? And just
And you wanna leave him like that?
no, absolutely. But just wait. Maybe there's someone that can try to touch him carefully.
He's able to speak.
You know what to do. I don't.
I still want to try to help him.
For Sigma, just help him. Okay, it's fine.
Okay, you grab his legs. His brother has him under the arms, and you carry him upstairs and
Is he
into their
unconscious?
apartment. Yeah.
All right.
Just help me get him into the bedroom.
Yeah.
Did I?
Shall we just?
No,
All
you,
right,
can,
all right.
you can carry him. So you carry him through his brother sort of opens the door into another room.
All right.
And you go into, there's a room with very plain, 2 beds, and another room there's a door off to the right. Make a perception roll.
Went through.
That is one incredibly fortified door.
I want to check it.
What are you doing? Leave that alone. None of your business what's in there.
Oh. Well, I just realized what it could be. So, what happened to your brother?
I don't know. He's been in a fight, but
With who?
he's never lost a fight in his life. I don't know, unless it's that elf upstairs.
Elf? Another one?
Everybody outside, make a perception roll, please.
Yeah.
Not you.
Oh,
Perception.
Because you're sort of out, sort of trailing on the
On
hall.
site or
Just a general perception roll. If you've got a bonus for something, then let me know.
Another failure. Of course.
Me too, failure.
Okay.
you?
Failure? No.
So I got 2 success levels.
Okay. You can hear that noise again.
Okay.
That scratching.
Scratching, yes.
And movement in the walls. But it's definitely heading down.
Is there any hole
Down
even here?
towards the room where the woman was. The
Oh.
one who wanted medicine for her children.
Oh, okay. Is there any hole in the walls, or I mean, can I see through the wall here or not?
No.
I think I'm going to go to the woman's room.
Okay.
If there's anyone
Are
coming
you going
with
alone
me.
because we haven't seen anything or?
I'm saying it.
I-
Someone wants. to come.
Okay.
I stop him, and I say, "Calm down. I want to examine the wounds of the dwarves."
Okay.
So I rush in the house of the dwarf, and I try to examine his wounds. Tell me what I have to.
So if you have heal,
Yeah,
make that roll.
because I want to see if that wounds were provoked by an animal, a monster, something like that.
Okay.
Because something in my mind is
I'm gonna give him assistance.
Tickling.
Okay.
is ticking. Yeah,
He's
escape.
got heal as well.
Yep. Okay. So that's a plus 10, isn't it?
Oh.
It's 23.
Oh, wow.
So
It's a critical.
heal 1 grade of success.
Okay, and another one from the assistants.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. There's scratch marks on the face and like around the arms, but also on the neck that's all swollen. There's scratch marks on there. Definitely some ragged incisions that were made by claw or fang or something.
Do they remind me of something?
Maybe, but it's a definitely some kind of animal.
Wild animals in the center of a city.
Well.
And the plague.
But there are only legends here on the Empire about that things.
But also, what you'd say that the pattern of the bruising and the discoloration looks quite similar to a disease called blood rot,
Oh.
which is what it sounds like, where the blood starts to rot inside your body. Yeah,
Beautiful.
It's a horrible, horrible one.
Well, since we know that from what he said that the rat is probably, or whatever it is, it's going downstairs to the woman's room. I'm just going downstairs because
Okay.
I don't want the woman and the children to be hurt.
Okay.
Did we realize that everybody else is going down?
Yes, you would.
I'm just telling you, oh no, the woman.
Let's go after
and
the
I go,
other.
and I go downstairs.
So you get to the woman's door and knock on the door.
I draw my sword and 1 pistol.
I'm not knocking the door. I'm just opening
think
the door.
that-
if you
Okay.
can.
I already have my hacks.
She opens the door. She got a book in her hand.
Okay. Are you safe? Are you okay?
Yeah, one of my children has found this. It looks like the doctor's journal. She's always writing in it.
Oh.
It's in Tilian, though. I can't read that.
Hey.
Can we see it?
It's my problem. Help me, please.
Can't you read, human?
So the
Fine. You're immune to anything,
you read
so you
Cillian?
should help us.
I'm entering, yes. Going in.
sorry,
I'm going inside the room
okay.
and I'm taking that to read it.
And do you read Tilian?
Sorry?
Do you read or write Tilian?
Yes, yes.
Len, yeah.
Tilian.
Oh, Tilian. No.
Me neither. Can we make
I
out
think
something
none of
out
us
of make out some sense out of this?
Yeah, let's make some rolls. So
Italiano.
everybody who's going to try and read. So basically, anybody who can read and write can
I can-
try and
All right.
and get enough out.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
What we roll?
Come? No. Sì, possiamo fare tutti quanti se vogliamo leggere e scrivere.
That's the
Intelligence 37. That's quite
Intelligence.
close.
Okay.
If you like, you could spend a fortune point to add a level of success, which would mean that you've succeeded.
Okay, so sure.
So you spend one of those.
4 levels.
Oh, excellent. Right, so between the pair of you, you piece together enough that it tells of the Doctor's adventures and journeys and all of the cures and diseases that she's come across, all the things that she's learnt. It gets a bit scratchy and scrawly towards the end, but her conclusion stuns you. This disease is not being spread by air, it's not being spread by contact. It's being spread through a vector.
Okay.
The only
Okay.
thing that she can deduce is that the vector
Is
is
a
a vampire. She suspects that the vampire is operating within the house.
Are you telling
Yeah.
us this?
No. Want everyone to go outside the room except for the children and the woman. Because I want to tell them that stuff, but not in front of the
Okay.
others. So if we can go outside, I'm gonna talk with you
So are you just leaving us in the room, or you want us
No, no.
to leave the room?
to leave the room.
Okay. Okay, it's fine.
What's
It's up to
happening?
you.
That's for 2 minutes.
Okay, we're going to do a little fast forward here.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna explain them.
So you explain what's going on with the vampire. You have a consultation. You talk to a few people in the house. The only thing that they can come up with is that all the rooms are occupied, all the rooms are full. The only place they can think of would be the basement, which is a labyrinth of broken furniture and soiled bedding, and it's horrible. Nobody goes in there because it's so disgusting. So you head down into the basement.
Okay.
You jump down the last steps into the squelch of several layers of discarded bedding and sheets soaked in the mud.
Yeah.
And there is a hissing in the corner before a heavily accented Reichspiel. You hear a voice. Please leave me. I cannot control myself.
What?
What?
Can we?
Please, I do not know what I have become, but I have such a terrible thirst for.
Become?
Where's Gino's voice? I mean, can we?
Gino can't fit down the basement. I just shoved stuff in there. It's gone. Magic. Cleaned up, Gino, cleaned up.
Yeah.
I look at the witch hunter.
It's
You
your
say become?
Please, I cannot hold it. You can just make out in the gloom at the far side of
We
the
have
basement.
to kill him.
There is a young woman. She's very shabbily dressed. She's covered in blood. But you can make out she did once have well-made clothes. You'd say kind of maybe serving staff. And you can make out a crest of one of the noble families of Ubersreich on her tabard.
Can we try to assume that it's the doctor, Alexandra?
This a Bretonian accent
Okay,
rather
Bretonian,
than
so-
Chilean. That's on me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Can you not tell?
I want to speak with the person in the basement. I want to tell him who did this to you.
A guest at my master's. He seemed so charming. But did this to
Vampire
me.
counts. Then now we kill him. Then we go to search the main vampire.
Go,
Easy enough.
go!
I draw my sword and a pistol again, and I.
With an unhuman shriek, she covers the distance across to you. What are you all doing?
Can I try to prepare to?
Sorry, what she's doing again?
She's running towards you to attack.
Yeah, he's going to
To
attack.
attack?
Yeah, he's attacking him.
I intercept her with my axe.
If
Okay.
I can. I want to call
Okay.
him and try to.
Can I?
Yep, go for it.
46.
Oh.
And it's 2 level.
92. She's on -5 success
Great.
levels.
So it's 2 plus 4.
What did you get?
Oh, 46. It's 2 success level.
2 plus the -5
Yes.
from her, so 7.
Plus 4.
11 points of damage.
Plus 3.
Ooh, 14. Okay, you bring your axe round in a massive arc, and it slams into her shoulders. Anybody else doing anything?
Yeah, I try to find a line of shot.
Okay.
So I try to get away and try to
So you can get a straight
shoot
shot.
him.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Make
first
that
straight
roll.
shot. 53. I have 48. I use a fortune point.
Okay, excellent. So your pistol shot cracks out. And how much damage is that?
It's +8,
8, 9.
and also the pistol has damaging,
Yep.
so it's +3. With the it
Okay.
adds the unit of the.
Yep. 12, okay. Your axe crashes into the vampire's chest. Your shot goes in through the brain, and with a whimpering hiss, falls to the floor. So you have solved the mystery of what was going on in Spittlefeld. You take the remains of the vampire up and hail the town watch and the Shallians and explain that it was not in fact a plague that was spreading through the house, but a vampire infecting everybody. The cordon sanitaire is lifted, and you are free to go
Where is the
about the rest of your
Burgermeister?
lives. He has not yet woken up.
Can we bring the vampire with us?
Yes, yeah, that's how you prove.
She's
that,
already dust.
She is very young vampire, so
Oh.
she has not.
All right.
Done too much.
So she's going to slowly. I just bring the body with me and him, and I go to the Burgermeister. Oi! Just knock on him.
Yeah.
If he's still on the floor.
He wakes up.
That's not free, you know.
Ah!
And I show him.
Excellent. Well, thank you all. That was great.
Thank
well
you.
done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Grazie a tutti per averci seguito e spero sia stato divertente per voi come lo è stato per noi. E niente, grazie.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Ciao.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.